Welcome back to the Wild Selkirks. Today we're going out to check our trail cams for the first time in a few days. They've been in place since last Monday, and I haven't checked them since Wednesday. So we're gonna see what they've captured. I know the one right here at the pond is gonna have ducks on it because a couple just flew off right when we walked up. So we'll go pull that and show you what it looks like. What do you think's gonna be on this one, Jess?
Probably a lot of ducks. I'd love for another otter.
Get that camera sitting right over here. So right now it's connecting through Wi-Fi. This always takes forever. Looks really good. It's a nice shot of the pond. Let's see what we got in the gallery. Hey, look, dogs. We have a dog getting in the pond right now. A beautiful shot of the water rippling. So, you know, we'll save the dog for videos. That's cool though. I mean, Renner really got in a good frame there.
Good boy.
Yeah, you're a good boy, Renner. Hi. Did you get wet? Oh, somebody's wet. Got the zoomies soaking wet. Oh, thanks. Love it when you shake off right by us. That's the best. This one is also showing low battery. So one of the things I'm gonna do is bring out my multimeter, and I want to see what the actual output of these solar panels is, because I don't know if I believe the manufacturer claims. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and the manufacturer claims of 35 watts out of a panel that size. I just don't know. And the 100 watt claims out of the other one, I just don't know. Now we're heading back to check the one in the southwest corner near that pond where we've seen the moose before. I was taking some drone footage just now, and I do what I rarely do, which is crash my drone. I'm hoping we'll find it. I think my wife over here is finding it comical and also a little frustrating that these things keep falling out of the sky, but we'll see. You can see our camera right there. Willow's running straight towards it. So I made a boo-boo and lost part of my drone flying it backwards. Now I did break the rear sensor when I was filming the Crown Creek fire about 8 months ago, and I haven't replaced it yet, but I should probably get on that. Rear sensor keeps it from flying into things when you're going backwards, and I flew into a tamarack. All right, so we're at our southwest cam now. It's right where our wetlands meet our meadow here in the south. There's the creek that flows through that I showed you in the last video, and I'm checking our pictures, and you won't believe what I got. It's pretty incredible here. It's a skunk. All right, now we're going to check the camera on our western fence line. This is one of the shots that I got with the drone before crashing it, so you'll get to see it from the air. Unfortunately, I won't be getting to show you any more of those today. All right, so I'm just getting connected to our camera here at our southwest corner of the property. I already told you my hopes and dreams for this one. Here's the gallery button. I have deer and grass and gray jays. Exciting stuff. All right, so now we're making our way back through our woods in the southern part of our property. I'm gonna go around the southeast corner and up to our game trails and cameras there. We're gonna go past a pretty big portion of the creek, hoping these dogs will get washed off while we're in there. Good boy. Good girl. Now we're back at our southeast corner, checking this camera in the woods. What I did notice when I got here immediately was our bait's gone. So I've got some pretty high hopes here. Looks like we got more of my favorite critter, the skunk. All right, so now I'm gonna set out some coyote bait. This is just bear burger. It was donated to me by the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife. They've got a program for disabled veterans, which is quite nice. Unfortunately, this bear doesn't taste all that great, so I'm happy to donate it to the wildlife out here. And if we can catch a coyote or something else on camera because of it, That's great. All right, that's down on the ground. We're gonna move on now. Making our way back out of the southeastern corner of the property. Gonna start making our way back to the central area, but we've got a camera on this pine tree that's centered in these 2 game trails to check. You know, I would have been really excited about coming to this spot, but the last cameras that we've checked today have been nothing but a couple deer and a lot of skunks. Getting a little sick of skunks. So I've just connected to our second southeast cam Wi-Fi. I'm going through the settings now and I'm looking. Looks like we've actually got, wow, I don't see a single skunk. It's incredible. It's about 40 videos of coyotes. Lots of coyote action. That's, oh, I lied. There's like 6 videos of skunks. It is what it is, right? I'll take the coyotes and the skunks. So right now, my wife is downloading the videos off the trail cam. I've got a piece of bear sausage here, not unlike the ground bear that went back there. Again, pretty freezer burned and old, because I didn't really care for the taste of it. But we're gonna put it here, and as soon as she's done downloading and deleting, we're gonna move on to our next camera. How deep is that hole? What'd you find? First hole I've ever seen her dig, and she's got all the way past her head and down to her neck. She smells something under there. Now we're making our way to our 3 last cameras that we're going to check today. One of them's up in that fatal funnel area. The other one is the wetland fence line, and then we're going to go down and possibly move after we check the camera that's down at the little pond where we were hoping to catch ducks, and really the only thing we've seen there is a couple skunks and that otter, which really surprised the heck out of us. We've never seen an otter here. Had no reason to believe that we even had otters, but we got it.
Makes sense with the fish.
This is our fatal funnel camera. The dogs are focused in really tightly behind me because there's some turkeys floating around. Hey, Renner, come here, buddy. Come here. Yep, you see that turkey? I see that turkey. Thankfully, I'm looking at this, and 39, 40, 72 videos. That loaded really quickly, and they are all, wow, Jess, 80% coyote, 80% coyote, probably 10% deer. I don't even see a turkey or a skunk on here. Like,
nice.
That's crazy. So that's showing that we're getting a lot of coyote action on the east side of our property and not so much on the west. I'm really interested to see what the center is going to show us here in a few minutes. We'll go ahead and throw some bear bait down here for the coyotes and reset this camera and get it ready to roll. So you can see part of the interface here. It's taken a really long time to get to 65 of 92 videos. The Wi-Fi might not be the best option for these bulk downloads. It's great for 7 or 8 or 10 or 12 videos, but these big ones, it's just really difficult. And this is our 3rd attempt at pulling these off. I'm about to just pull this SD card out and take it to the house if this one doesn't work. Okay, I've got the bear steaks unwrapped here, ready to set down. They're still pretty frozen, so I worry something's gonna be able to just come along and grab this and run off with it, which isn't great, but it'll work. Where I'm setting it down is just about 10 feet from the camera. I'm noticing that the no glow on these cameras is not as great as they claim, so I'm thinking further out with the bait is better. What I'm also seeing that I'm stepping next to right now is a load of elk poop. I love that. That means they are moving through. I'm just not seeing them, or maybe they're in all these videos that I'm downloading off that camera and I'm mistaking them for deer. We'll find out here soon enough. All right, now we're at our wetland camera and I'm downloading 41 videos and I'm waiting on their preview images to load. And as they slowly come in, I'm starting to see magpies, not exciting, not turkeys, yay. And, oh, well, deer and big dogs and looks like a couple of big birds. I think that's a coyote. That could be a wolf. We'll find out once I can actually zoom in and see this. But so far, a good haul for a couple nights out here. And there's still some bait on the ground, which is nice. So we don't even need to touch this spot. We can just download, delete, and move on. Now we're on the move out towards that Amcrest camera that I showed you a couple videos ago. I'm gonna put some bait down at this camera because I noticed that skunks come to it a lot, and if they come to that bait, it keeps them away from my coyote bait. I'll also give you a good shot of the north end of the property here. Can't see all the way through the wood lines and the trees, but you can kind of get an idea about the size of this place and what our views are. Our Amcrest camera is right here, is the one I showed you a couple videos ago. The creek's running right underneath it. This is where I'm going to put down a little bit more of this bear sausage here. A skunk will probably come by and drag this whole thing off tonight, but that's okay. Keeps them away from my other bait. All right, puppies, ready? Next camera, let's go. This is the view of the north end. We extend well beyond these trees that you see here. Our nearest neighbor is about 1.33 miles north of here, and he is the only neighbor in this valley other than us year-round. Don't see him too often. You can see my backstops here. I've got one that's right in dead center of the camera pretty much, and then there's another one back left behind the cedars. Gives me a nice long range that I can practice my marksmanship out. We're almost to our pond camera. Dogs are still chasing robins. Great to watch. I love watching the puppies out here. A lot of birds. Of course, it is a riparian zone for a reason. Now we're down at the camera that caught the river otter at the end of our last VOD that I posted. Now, this camera's not been picking up much other than the shadows of the trees moving across the ground here. Our bait's untouched. I've seen coyotes over here on other cameras, but I can't seem to catch them on this camera. So we're gonna move it about 20 yards that way and repost it. Got our solar panel mounted up here. It's facing south, southeast. We get a lot of good morning and noontime sun. The camera mounted down below, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. We'll throw some bait on the other side for the coyotes, and we'll see how this goes. This is some ground up venison that we're gonna put here. It's a few years old. We've moved the camera across the creek here where Willow's finding the waterfall and enjoying it. Really love that. We'll put this out here where it can be seen from the air a little bit and from the coyotes that hit this ridge right here, or pond edge as I'd rather describe it. Thank you again for joining us today in the Wild Selkirks. To our subscribers, we really appreciate your support of the channel. For those of you not subscribed, I would highly encourage you to check out our shorts and our other videos. You can see that we have unaltered content off real live cams, and we'd like to share it with you in the future. If you hit that subscribe button, you'll get notified and you'll see our latest uploads as they come out daily and weekly. Thank you again. I hope you have a great day.